Hello students, the purpose of this quick video is to give you the directions for how to do our short story one-pager. So listen to this if you're wondering how to get started and what you need to do to get a good score on this very important final project. Okay, the purpose of the one-pager, it shows your understanding of the topic. Our topic is short stories, so this will show your understanding of the parts of a short story. Our one-pagers will show how you are processing and understanding the elements of a short story. Think of a one-pager as a mix of a poster and a short essay. So we're going to include some pictures, we're going to include some short sentences, and put those together for the one-pager. Okay, to help you out in Schoology, we have put a couple templates you can use. Templates are like a paper document that shows with some boxes and you can put the information in there. There's also these slides, and then in Schoology there's a rubric so you can see how you're going to be graded. Okay, here's the requirements. This is worth 28 points. That's the most points that you have been able to earn all trimester. So when you do a good job on the one-pager, your grade will go way up. Okay, you need the title of the book that you're, first of all, you're going to choose a short story that you have read this year. It could be Raymond's Run. It could be Each Kindness. It could be The Party. It could be one of the choices like Fish Cheeks, Monkey's Paw, Medicine Bag, or Everyday Use. So you pick one of those stories. You're going to do a project about that story. So you're going to write the title of the story and then your author. You're the author of this, so then your name. Oh, my bad. Your name comes at the bottom. The title of the book and the author of the story's name. Okay. A summary of the story. You probably already wrote a summary of the story somewhere in your notes, so you could recycle and reuse that summary. An image, we'll get more into the image, that's 4 points. A quote from the story, 4 points. What's the theme of the story? 4 points. Cost us questions, 4 points. Characterization, I'll explain that. That's 4 points. And then your name gets you 2 points. Okay, so you can easily see you get 2 points just by putting your own name on, and then 2 points by putting the title and the author's name. So that's a nice way to start off. Pretty easy for you. Okay. For the title and the author's name, make sure you capitalize the short story the same way the author does. It should be italicized or in quotation marks. So if you're doing this on a piece of paper, which you can do, you'd put the name of the short story in quotation marks, like The Party. If you're typing it, you could put it in quotation marks, or you could use that slanty italics writing, that font for the title. Include the author's name. Their first and last name should be capitalized. Hey, look, here's all the answers for you. Okay, so you could just copy and paste. These are exactly how the title and the author should be. That was an easy 2 points. Let's keep going. Summary. The summary should be 3 to 5 sentences long. You should share the names of the main characters and some details about them. You can say the narrator is, for an advanced option, you could share the point of view, like is it first person, second person, or third person. Other characters are, some details about these characters include. Then you should describe the setting and the conflict. The story takes place, the conflict is, share the main events from the plot. So like during the story, blah, blah, blah. Then blah, 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 blah. At the end, blah, 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 blah. You get the idea. Next is an image. An image should represent an idea or an event in the text. The image should be meaningful and symbolic. Then explain the meaning of your image. So for example, if you were writing a one-pager about Black Panther, which you're not going to do because it wasn't a short story, but this is just an example. We have the topic, the story is Black Panther. Here's an image from it, and here's the explanation. Remember, you need to explain the meaning of your image. This image represents the Wakanda Forever salute in Black Panther. I chose this image because it represents the respect and pride Wakandans show for each other. Get 4 points for that. Nicely done. Quote. Quote. Pick a significant quote from the story that shows an important character interaction, the conflict, theme, importance of the setting. Ooh, lots of ideas. Then copy it down word for word. So this would be like a copy paste situation. Copy down the quote exactly with quotation marks around the quote. Lastly, explain the significance of the quote. That's probably the hardest part. You could say this quote is significant, this quote is important, or it represents or shows. So you're trying to tell me like why is that quote important? What does it show about the characters or the conflict, theme, or setting? Moving right along to theme. Weren't we just talking about theme? Yep, we have theme. Think about the theme of your choice short story. What's the author trying to teach you? What's the message of the story? So in 2 or 3 sentences, explain the theme of your story. So you could say the theme of the party is sometimes it's better to maybe not get invited to things, or maybe sometimes it's better to know that you're worthy inside and not have to wait for someone else to show you you're worthy because they invited you to their party. The story teaches readers. I know this because. So for the theme, if you get stuck on the theme, think about what's the message of the story. And then here's some ideas of how to start writing what the theme is. We're almost done. Costa's questions. Guess what? We're only going to ask you to write a level 2 question and a level 3 question. Okay, so you're going to write 2 total questions. One is at a level 2. We gave you some ideas for starting for level 2 and level 3. Okay, so you're going to write 2 Costa's questions on your 1-pager. Speaking of which, you probably already did that work on some of your classwork, so you should go back to your classwork and see if you already wrote those questions, because that would be a good use of time. Characterization. Choose one character to analyze. This could be the protagonist or a character with a smaller role in the story. You should explain how the character contributes to the story. So you got to pick someone. So in the party, you could pick, what was the name of that girl that was throwing the party? You could pick her and say how she's, not carrying her weight in the science project and just looking at her cool magazines and stuff. Or you could pick the person telling the story. Pick one of the characters, and then you need to show that you understand the character. So some details about this character, and then this character is important in the story because. Last thing, easy 2 points. Put your name on the bottom right of a 1-pager like an artist. So the bottom, okay, bottom right. So we'd want you to put your name down here. All right, that's how you get your points. Let's see in Schoology if we can find the rubric. Okay, this is my Schoology page for English. Where I found that is in Miss Town's class in the week 5 folder, we have the direction slides. That's what I just did. Here's the assignment. Oh my goodness. One person's already done it. Nice work. And here's the rubric. Here's how you get your points. So just like I said, 2 points for the title's author and name, 4 points for summary, 4 points for the image or symbol, 4 points for the direct quote, 4 points for theme, 4 points of Costa's questions, 4 points for characterization. Are you noticing a pattern? And 2 points for your name. All right, that's it. When is this due? Well, today is Monday. It's not due today. It's not due tomorrow. It's due on Wednesday. Coming at you Wednesday, October 14th. Your 1-pager's due. We are available in office hours to help you get started. We also would love to look at any work. If you want to know if you did it good before you turn it in, we can check it for you. And please let us know what you need from us to help you get started. The last thing I wanted to talk to you about is the templates. If you'd like to just use a blank piece of paper or a blank page in Notability, you could. If that seems like a little bit too much to organize, download one of these templates. This has everything on it. Boy, that's really nice that we did that for you. There's also another template, template number 2. Let's spy on that. Okay, so we just have rectangles instead of, it's just organized differently. Wow, that's very helpful. So everyone will be able to do this because we've given everyone some templates, we've given you directions, you've all read stories. If you don't know where to start, you'd start by picking which story you want to write about, and then you can start, I'd start moving down this list. So put the title and author's name and then the summary, and then keep going. Have a good day.